Hey everybody, it's OJ. In this video, we're going to talk about how to determine if a food is healthy or not. Okay, and I'm going to use a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being the highest quality of food you can eat and 1 being the lowest quality of food you can eat. Okay, so I got my notes right here. We're about to get this on and cracking. First of all, you have to realize that you are what you eat. Okay, you are what you eat, literally. Cells in your body is constantly dying and regenerating, okay? And so the cells that are regenerating in your body come directly from the food that you eat. If you didn't hear what I said that the cells that regenerate, the new cells that are created in your body, come primarily from the food that you eat. Okay, so you are literally what you eat. Okay, so if you put in quality food in your body's going to use that quality food to create quality cells. Okay, and if you eat foods of low quality, your body's going to use that to make the new cells in your body. So that's why sometimes if you are eating a bad diet, or if you're eating terrible food and you feel like crap, you feel sluggish, that's literally because you are what you eat. And you can change that by incorporating higher quality of food in your diet. If you think of yourself as a high quality car, as a Porsche, okay? If you think of yourself as a Porsche, I don't know anybody, you tell me if I'm wrong, I don't know anybody that owns a Porsche that puts unleaded gas in their Porsche. Okay, I don't know anybody that does that. If you have a Porsche, you have to put the top quality, premium gas into your vehicle. And if you think of your body as a Porsche, as a Lamborghini, as a Bentley, as a high-end premium quality vehicle, that's how you got to start thinking as your food. You got to start thinking your food as being premium as well, quality as well, okay? So let's get right into this. How to determine if a food is healthy. The way to determine if a food is healthy is by asking one question. Is this food in its purest form? Meaning, let's take an apple for example. If I pluck an apple off an apple tree, that it's its purest form. That's its most natural form. It's not processed. There's no added preservatives. There's nothing else that was added to that apple. That apple plucked off that apple tree is its purest form, meaning it has all the nutritional value that it was intended for it to have. Nothing was taken out of it. Nothing was added to it. That's its most natural form, and that's how you determine if a food is healthy or not. Okay, so we'll go off the apple. We'll go into apple. That'll be considered a 5. Okay, if that was 5 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. All right, now we'll go into applesauce. The transition they made for it to go to apple to applesauce, they pureed it. They added a little bit of excess sugar into it, so that quality of that apple drops from, let's say, a 5 to a 4. But there's still some nutritional value in it, but it's not as nutritionally valued as a whole apple. Okay, now let's go from, let's say, applesauce to apple juice. The whole apple is considered the highest quality, the most natural form, so that'll be the highest quality of the food you can eat when it comes to apple. Applesauce is not nearly as much nutritional value. Still good, you can still eat it, still good for you, but not nearly as much nutritional value, quality value as a whole apple. Apple juice does not have as much nutritional value. It's not as a quality of a food per se as applesauce. So that will be considered like a 3. Has excess sugar, has some nutritional value, but not nearly as much nutritional value as eating an apple or eating applesauce. So let's move further down the list. Let's think about apple pie. We know that apple pie does not have nearly as much nutritional value as an apple, applesauce, or even apple juice. There's so much preservatives, so much added hydrogenation that happens in apple pie that takes away the how natural that apple is. It takes away from the nutritional value, and that's how you determine if a food is healthy or not. If it's not in its natural state, the more it's taken away from its natural state, the more unhealthy it is. Okay? So that's a good way to look at your food. Think about the food you're eating. Look at it. Is it really in its natural state? Or was a whole bunch of things added to it that's taken away from its natural state? Chicken. Let's look at chicken, for example. There's one thing as baked chicken, where there's just the chicken and you probably add your seasonings to it, but you just bake it. And there's fried chicken where you add your extra flour, your fat, we add all these different things that takes away the nutritional value of that chicken. Okay? So the more you think about, is this food I'm eating in its natural state? Or was something added or taken away from it that is taken away from its nutritional value? The more you can think like that, the easier it is for you to determine if a food is healthy or not. So keep on thinking. Keep on being aware. Is this food I'm about to eat in its natural state? The more it's in its natural state, the better it is for you. Alright? Think about it. I'm gonna get better. You guys get better. Let's get better together. It's OJ, and I'm checking out.